It is the entertaining season, and you have to mind your P's and Q's when you're at those dinner parties and those galas. So here to help us brush up on our etiquette rules is Pernilla Turner. Hello there.
Hello.
All right, etiquette. It's one of those things that is kind of a lost art with a lot of people. Why did you decide it was necessary to teach people etiquette again?
You know, Deborah, I just really love to do things correctly. I think it's important for everybody to know what to do and what not to do. And I fell in love with it at a young age, and I decided to pursue my career in being an etiquette consultant.
Yeah, a lot of us either never learned it or we forgot it, right?
That's correct.
Like, for example, when you're at the table, this is where things get confusing. There's always someone who takes the wrong dinner roll, and so there's like a lonely roll at the other end of the table.
That's
right?
correct. That's floating around.
So that's one of the places that people make a mistake. So simple etiquette on the bread goes where?
So what I like to do is tell people to put their index with their thumb on both hands. Mm-hmm. The left hand creates a B. So you put that there. That's your bread.
Okay, I love
that's
it.
your bread.
Your bread.
That's your
okay.
bread, yes. And then the right hand creates a D. That's your drink.
Okay.
So, of course, when you're trying to remember and you have all of these eating utensils and, you know, plateware around the table, you want to put your hands in your lap and kind of like make that B and D.
So basically, this is not right here.
That's,
so you don't go like,
Yeah, you don't do this.
Yeah, okay.
You do it in your lap kind of discreetly.
Yeah. Okay,
And then after you see your B and D, that lets you know this is your bread plate and this is your
I
drink
love
plate.
this song. This Christmas, fire
and you
should
should certainly not sing at the table. I know we're having a great time, but it's inappropriate to sing at the table.
So just pretend the
music's not going. Just kind of enjoy the music.
All right. So at holiday parties, especially, a lot of times it's mixed company. You're with. Excuse me. Hold on a second.
Oh my.
Hey, girl, how are you?
And that's another no.
Yeah? I'm sorry. What was that?
That's another no. No phone calls at the table. And actually, you want to make sure you put your phone away at the table.
There we go. Okay. Would you like a piece of gum?
Oh, no, thank you. And no chewing gum at the table either. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Okay, so those are things that are no-nos.
Those things are no-nos.
I've been doing it wrong all these years. Okay.
It's okay. We know now.
As I was saying before, is that when you're at these parties and things, oftentimes this time of year, you're with mixed company. You're with employers, you're with bosses and things like that. And one thing that you have to watch is drinking. Some people will say don't drink at all.
Right, but I say you have to know your limit. So if one drink is your limit, then you should definitely not have any drinks. If 2 drinks is your limit, then it's okay for you to have 1 drink.
Okay, and you say when you're holding your drink that you should have a napkin underneath it?
Hold the napkin in your left hand and hold your drink in your left hand.
Okay.
Hold it by the stem.
Okay. Oh, see, a lot of people will like just do this. I want to make sure I'm like really holding on to it like it doesn't drop.
Right,
but
hold it by the stem.
On, down to the stem, okay.
And then you can leave your left hand, your right hand available so that you can greet others.
Okay, so like this, like that.
Just like that.
Okay, there you go. And then that way if you have condensation coming down your glass at all, then you can just
it won't get on your clothes.
Okay, all right. Now what if you are left-handed?
If you're left-handed, well, you actually have to go ahead and switch hands because you have to greet the person with the right hand either way, right?
Okay,
so,
all right, there we go. Gift giving. This always causes problems every year. But you're saying you don't have to purchase gifts for the same people every year.
Yeah,
so
you don't have to purchase gifts for the same people every year. If I haven't talked to you in like 2 years, then I don't think you're expecting a gift from me, but I definitely should think about like taking you off my list because we didn't attend a party together this year. We didn't hang out, so I shouldn't feel compelled to purchasing a gift for you.
But then again, there's this problem here. It's like you're at work and you didn't purchase a gift for a particular person and they walk in and go, hi, I just wanted to give this to you. And you're like, oh, are we obligated to buy them a gift or should we have a drawer full of trinkets that we can just go, oh, and I got this for you?
You know what, that's nice. They gave you a gift, but I definitely don't recommend you going out and buying something for them because they purchased something from you. For you, I think that they got you something from the heart because they wanted you to have it. So I would advise for you to just give them a thank you card.
Okay. And then thank you card should happen how quickly? 24
hours within returning or attending an event or receiving a gift.
Okay, so let's say, speaking of gifts, you give me something that's $25 and I clearly gave you something for $2. Do I need to match the spending? Like say, oh girl, that's just a preview. I have some more stuff to give you later.
You know what, Deborah, I say don't get into, matching the prices of gifts. I say give the person something from your heart. If it's something that you would like, then give it to the person.
Yeah.
If $2 was what you wanted to give them and they wanted to give you something for $25, then I believe the $2 came from the heart.
Okay, you believe that. Okay, always include a gift receipt. There are sometimes people think, you shouldn't really know how much they spent on something, but
Well, a gift receipt makes the other person feel comfortable if they need to return the item, and it makes the other person feel less compelled to like asking for the gift receipt if they didn't, if they didn't give you a gift receipt. Then it's important for you to know that it's okay for you to take it back. So you have the gift receipt, you can take it back.
All right.
If you don't have the gift receipt, then I would say don't call them and ask for it. Just try to return it.
Or if you don't want it, you could possibly re-gift it, right?
If
some things can be re-gifted.
Right, like stationaries.
Yeah.
Picture frames,
Yeah.
things like gift cards, those things can be regifted.
Yeah, gift cards can always be regifted, right? But like stationery, if it has somebody else's like monogram on it,
Yeah, you don't want to give that. Like if your name starts with a D, you don't want to give someone who starts with a T, your gift.
That's not going to work.
Yeah.
And then you say to keep yourself out of trouble, don't ask somebody what they want for Christmas, because I'll tell you Cartier in a minute.
I know that's right, but you know what? That's inappropriate. What I say is like you can create a gift list, but maybe just drop hints to people. Because you don't want people to feel uncomfortable. Maybe your gift request may place them out of their budget, and so you want them to stay within their budget, and you also want them to give something to you from the heart.
Yeah.
And you giving them that gift list kind of makes them feel like, oh my gosh, I have to get her this, or maybe we're not going to be friends anymore.
Yeah.
And so that creates pressure.
Okay, let's work with the napkin here. Set it in your lap, right?
Yeah.
Is it ever okay to do this? Because I kind of spill sometimes.
Oh no, you don't want to do that.
No,
Yeah,
okay.
you should never place the napkin here. You want to make sure you put the napkin in your lap.
It's a napkin, not a bib, is what you're saying.
That's correct, right? You're not a baby.
Yeah. All right. We are in cold and flu season, as we know. Sometimes you want to make it to the party, but if you gotta, take care of business at the table.
It's okay for you to wipe your nose, but you definitely shouldn't blow your nose. You want to excuse yourself and go to the restroom.
Okay. What do you think is the biggest mistake people make, and how can that make or break a situation, especially in a business setting?
You know what? I think that if they're eating and it's a business meeting, a lot of times people slurp. They stir their tea up with the spoon, and it kind of dings, and they just do a lot of loud and inappropriate things that kind of creates a bad vibe at the table. They also have bad posture. They kind of lean back and they don't sit appropriately, so they don't look approachable. Those are things that I think that are kind of like
no
bad.
leaning back with a toothpick at the table, right?
Right, especially if the food is good and they've enjoyed the meal, then they lean back because they're like, oh my gosh, that was so delicious. And that type of thing is just inappropriate.
And the interesting thing about this is that we're having fun with this, and I'm
Right.
being a little silly, but it really does help people form opinions about people.
It does.
And those opinions can mean a promotion or a job.
It does, and I definitely recommend taking people out to eat so that you can see a different side of them before hiring them.
All right, Pernilla, thank you very much. And
Thank
for more
you.
information on holiday etiquette, you can just log on to greatdayhouston.com.